Elizabeth Taylor is remembered as one of Hollywood's great actresses, but apart from her great roles, she's also recognized as one of the most sought-after ladies by many of the most popular leading men of the time. In fact, her love life was sometimes almost as popular as her film career. She had high-profile relationships with Frank Sinatra, Montgomery Clift, and Richard Burton. Each of these were watched upon by the public and, of course, by the paparazzi. But after all these relationships, was there one fellow who could be considered to be Elizabeth Taylor's one true love? Keep watching to find out more. Frank Sinatra. Elizabeth and Frank Sinatra were once one of the hottest couples in old Hollywood. Their unique relationship, a mixture of friendship, romance, and companionship, was a subject of intense speculation and intrigue throughout their lives. They first crossed paths in the 1940s, a time when both were rising stars in the film and music industry. Sinatra, known for his velvety voice and charisma, was making waves as a singer and later as an actor. Elizabeth was already a child star transitioning into adulthood and on her way to becoming an even bigger star. It's believed they first met during Taylor's early teens, and it marked the beginning of a friendship that evolved over the years. Sinatra, being considerably older than Taylor, took on a protective and mentor-like role in her life, offering advice and guidance as she navigated the challenges of fame at a young age. In the 1950s, their friendship deepened, and rumors of a romantic involvement began to circulate. Taylor had experienced early marriages, and Sinatra was no stranger to marital discord. Both were charismatic and passionate people, fueling speculation about the nature of their relationship. But during this time, they maintained they were close friends and nothing more. Elizabeth was enduring a tumultuous marriage with actor Michael Wilding, which eventually led to divorce. Sinatra, on the other hand, was grappling with his own relationship struggles, having separated from his wife, Ava Gardner. In the 1960s, the friendship endured and remained a steadfast presence. Sinatra was there to support Taylor during her numerous health issues and surgeries, showcasing their enduring bond. It's believed they had a relationship while Elizabeth was still married to Michael Wilding. It's also believed they got pregnant together, and Frank refused to marry her, but instead paid her money to terminate the pregnancy. While their friendship seemed to ebb and flow over the years, there was a lasting connection that endured until Sinatra's death in 1998. Taylor expressed immense grief and loss at the passing of her dear friend. Montgomery Clift. The relationship between Elizabeth and an actor her senior, Montgomery Clift, was considered to be one of her most successful relationships. Their connection was built on genuine friendship, mutual respect, and a shared passion for acting, and it became one of the most notable relationships in both of their lives. The two first met on the set of a film called A Place in the Sun that was filmed and released in 1951. Taylor was only 18, and Clift, a few years her senior, was already a respected actor, known for intense performances and his method acting approach. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and this had laid the foundation for a lasting friendship off-screen. Clift, known for being reserved and introspective, found a kindred spirit in Taylor. Both were highly talented and dedicated to their craft, sharing a mutual love for acting that formed the basis of their connection. During this time, both Taylor and Clift were facing personal challenges. Taylor was dealing with the end of her first marriage to Conrad Hilton Jr., while Clift was grappling with his own inner demons and struggles. Their friendship became a source of solace and support for each other, allowing them to confide in one another about their personal trials. Their friendship endured beyond the set of A Place in the Sun. They worked together again in the 1959 film Suddenly Last Summer, further strengthening their bond. Clift, who battled substance abuse and personal demons, leaned on Taylor for emotional support during difficult times. Taylor, in turn, relied on Clift's guidance and companionship. The relationship was characterized by an emotional depth that went beyond the typical friendships in the industry. They became each other's confidants, offering a level of understanding and empathy that it's rare to find in the world of fame and stardom. Taylor once remarked that Clift was, quote, like a brother to her. Tragically, in 1956, Clift was involved in a severe car accident that left him with devastating facial injuries. Throughout his recovery, Taylor stood by his side, offering unwavering support and love. She played a significant role in his rehabilitation and remained a pillar of strength for Clift during this challenging period. The friendship endured until Clift's death in 1966. Taylor was devastated by the loss, mourning not only a dear friend, but also someone who had profoundly impacted her life and career. She often spoke fondly of Clift in interviews, reminiscing about their friendship and the significant influence he had on her as an actor and as a person. Richard Burton. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton's relationship is one of the most infamous, passionate, and turbulent love stories in the history of Hollywood. Their love affair, which began on the set of Cleopatra in 1962, captivated the world and became a whirlwind of romance, scandals, marriages, and tumultuous breakups. Taylor was already a legendary actress and global icon when she was cast as Cleopatra. Richard Burton, a brilliant and charismatic Welsh actor, was cast as Mark Antony. Their chemistry on and off screen was electrifying and undeniable, and it was during the filming of this epic movie that their love affair ignited. Both Taylor and Burton were married to other people at the time. Nevertheless, this did nothing to tear the two stars from each other. Their eyes clearly sparkled each time they saw each other. An affair began, and it wasn't long until the world found out about it. The affair sparked a media frenzy and was met with public condemnation, considering the circumstances of their respective marriages. The scandalous nature of the relationship only seemed to fuel their passion for one another. In 1964, Taylor and Burton's respective marriages ended, and they quickly married each other. It marked the first of two marriages between them, the second occurring in 1975 after a brief separation. Their relationship was passionate and fiery, marked by arguments and extravagant gestures of love. But despite the turbulence and volatile nature of their love, there was something that kept them coming back to each other. Their professional lives were also intertwined. They co-starred in numerous films, including Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, a film that showcased their incredible chemistry and acting prowess, but also their aggression towards each other. Eventually, the intensity of the relationship took a toll. The pressure to live up to the expectations of being a Hollywood power couple and their own personal struggles with alcohol and public image contributed to the complexity of their union. They divorced in 1974, but the following year they remarried, only to divorce again in 1976. They remained close friends and confidants until Burton's death in 1984. The TV movie Liz and Dick was made about their relationship, and it's often agreed that Richard Burton was Elizabeth Taylor's one true love. She had a total of 7 husbands, with her final marriage to Larry Fortensky ending in divorce in 1996 after 5 years. She died in 2011 at age 79 and is still remembered not only for her incredible acting career, but also her several relationships and her 2 marriages with Richard Burton. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know Richard Burton was considered Elizabeth Taylor's one true love? Let us know in the comments section below.